Right then, everyone. Welcome along then to ABS Tier 1. I'm usually commentating Tier 4, but your boy got promoted up to Tier 1 for today. Because why not, I guess. I was kind of looking forward to racing this, but Jarv was just like, nope. So now I'm commentating here at Silverstone in the 2008, yeah, I think it's 2008 McLaren. Pretend it's 2008, and that Lewis Hamilton still races for McLaren and all that jazz. But we are here. Today in the commentary box, there is, unlike T4, there is no quiet, legendary boy Rossi with me here. And there's no Tony either, because Tony should have been commentating with me, I think, but he's not. So I'm here by myself. I can already see 3 viewers in the stream. Hello to you all. I should probably actually talk about what's going on now. And Tack has got a 5-place grid penalty for a collision with bad F1 opinion. Oh dear. That's not the ideal way to start off your session, but he's chosen to do that. I reckon there's going to be a fair bit of carnage in this race, but it is the championship decider coming down between... Where is he? Where is Sam? Where this man... Here, Samcole, as you can see them all queuing up to start their laps, and I believe it's F1 Tribune or Tribune. Honestly, I'm gonna pick one. I'm gonna pick Tribune, and then it will be wrong the entire race, and I'm gonna get just absolutely destroyed in the Discord afterwards. We'll watch this lap with F1. Oh, well, that's that's not great. I've just actually proved that the commentator's curse is real, because I was literally about to start. Well, I was going to watch that entire lap with him, and then he's just done a spin a la. We'll watch Sam instead then, the other championship contender, as he passes. Is that? No, that's not him. As the other championship contender starts his lap, then his first lap of this qualifying session. 18-minute quali here. No Q1, Q2, Q3 like in real F1. You are having a laugh! No way! Samcole. I'm a curse, bro. I'm actually a curse. No way. Well, that is massive. And someone right behind him as well. That's Kagoda. I'm actually a curse. I'm in shock. Samcole, one of the main contenders for the win of this race and the championship contender, is out of the qualifying session, which means he'll be starting right from the back. That is massive. Wow, wow. That's actually, I've never been that shocked before, I don't think, when I've been commentating over this league. But we'll watch Tribune now, as Tribune goes P. Well, actually, he's the slower. He's starting a lap now. So F1 Tribune then, braking late into this right-hander. Could have probably hit the apex slightly better. We've got a yellow flag there, actually. I think I need to put my track map on. But looking nice and neat and tidy through there so far, as the imaginary DRS opens, as you can see it right there. Vodafone sponsoring. I rate that. Are Vodafone still around today? I think they are. As he passes. Is that Rossi? Was that Rossi? Yes, it was Rossi. Oh dear. Big up Rossi though. Do miss commentating with you, Rossi. But remaining with F1 Tribune now as he comes towards Cop's corner on this very speedy-looking flying lap. I think that was flat out, but I'm not sure. Through Maggots and Beckett's now, this is quite scary in these cars, I think. He's making it look, yeah, pretty good. It's maybe a touch wide through there, but it's looking like a good lap as he goes under the very environmentally friendly bridge, and into, what is this? I think it's Stove. As we pass another car which is off of the road, but into the final chicane now, into the left-hander, into the right-hander. Pretty neat and tidy through there. Getting a nice exit, hitting the apex there. What's this going to do? It's going to put him P4. So maybe, probably, it's about a second off Speedy Midget. So definitely some time to be found here, but neither title contender are really looking that quick right now. By the way, to the one viewer that's still watching, I rate you. But let's see, Jarv up there in P3. That's pretty good. He's doing very well. And the top two, Busy Gorgon and Speedy Midget. Busy Gorgon, I think, was the guy that I kind of booted him off the road last week. So he's not my biggest fan, it's fair to say. But other than that, we've got GSR Aid F1 on a lap now. I think he's probably one of the few which are... Well, actually, there's quite a few laps. I need to look at them all. But into the final two corners of his lap now. Let's see where this time puts him. Out... Oh, he got a little bit of oversteer then. It puts him P7. Just ahead of Jet Belly by about... Sorry, my math is really bad. But less than a tenth. I'm not even going to try and do the exact milliseconds. We'll go with Josh Owen now. Through Maggots and Beckett's. He didn't have a great race as that's invalid. Oh, he spun! I'm a curse. Oh my. I'm actually a curse. After this race, I'm making a compilation of this. I swear I will. Oh my. He's got to be careful now because there's going to be cars coming out of Maggots and Beckett's at full speed. So he's got to get out of the way there. I'm not sure who that was that went past him, but I'm actually a curse. I am confirmed to be a curse, but we'll ride on board with Kagoda now into the final... Oh my god, I can't speak, you know. But out of the final corner now, looked quite good. Puts in P4, actually ahead of the title contender. I need to check the standings just so I know which is leading, Sam or Tribune. I do apologise. I really should have looked this up before. So it's Sam. Yeah, it's Sam, which is championship leader. And then F1 Tribune is 5 points behind him. So, right now, if Sam finished, well, where he's currently, 14th. If he finished in 14th and got 0 points, I think, honestly, I don't know the classic car points. So for all I know, he could still win, but don't quote me. I'm just basically after this race I'm going to check the Discord server and just see if there's any people screaming, oh, Samcole is champion, and then I'm going to go off of that. So yeah, as Busy Gorgon comes into the pit lane then, let's see, is there any action? Goda, he's on an in lap. Oh, this is, yeah, F1 Tribune. We'll see if I put another curse on him by watching him for this lap. As he goes down the straight. This is, I'm not sure. Is that the one that got called Hamilton now? It's just really bad. I don't have Rossi with me to, like, answer all of the questions that I don't know. So it's really like, well, I thought you lost it then. I was about to say I'm actually a curse. Like, no joke. But, all the things I don't know, I usually just ask Rossi, and then he usually knows. But because I'm not with Rossi, because obviously he's too busy being 15th fastest right now, I don't know how that wasn't invalid. But, yeah, Rossi is a bit busy being quite slow right now, so I can't really ask him. Well, I could, if maybe he's in a party or something, but it might be a bit off-putting, you know, yeah. But, this isn't looking like an amazing lap for F1 Tribune. To be honest, I thought he would have been invalid twice by now, but he somehow persuaded the lords of ABS Racing to not invalidate his time as he comes into the chicane now. Out of the final corner. This is a sexy camera angle. We're going to see him go right past. Oh, he nearly ran me over then. But I don't think he's improved. No, he hasn't. Unless this is his lap now, and that was an out lap. Honestly, I've got no idea. But I think, yeah, either he's doing 2 laps in a row, or I'm just really dumb and that was an out lap. But I don't know. He's now P6, so I'll come back to him when he comes across the line. I need to look at some other people. As Josh Owen, spinning at the same place once again. Big up Josh Owen. I do rate that spinning, though. We've got GSR Aid, who's invalid. Who's just got bad F1 opinions, I think that is. Yeah, my guy up there in 4th. Really should be behind me if I was racing, but you know, I don't want to embarrass everyone too much, if you know what I mean. So I'm commentating instead. But fun fact, this is actually my home country, so that's pretty cool. As that's Jarv. Yeah, Jarv is off the road. Haha, karma for not letting me race. Shh. And now he's spun again. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. This is not looking good. Jarv, you need to be more professional. As he rejoins now. I hope he doesn't rejoin into anyone. As GSR8 goes past, but he's well out of the way of him. So he'll be okay there. As he rejoins the track to get back on his merry little way. What's the date today? 18th of December. So, was that a week until Christmas? Or am I really stupid? 25th is, yeah, 25th, so, yeah, I think that's a week. If it is a week, then, 1 week until Christmas. I hope you all have a very lovely Christmas indeed. This is our last race until after Christmas. We'll be back with you early in January for the full seasons, as that's definitely not the right line through there, Mr. Jarv. As he spins again. Is he going to be... No, he's not going to touch the barriers. Is that a rule? Is that a rule that you can't do that? Because I swear that was a rule last week. If it is a rule, then I've just caught you red-handed, Mr. Jarv, as he nearly loses it again. But as I said before, we'll be back with you after Christmas for the full season, as quite obviously this is not our the way we regularly do things. We are not usually racing in 2008 McLarens. This is just our little Christmas tournament thingy. It's my first Christmas with ABS, so that's quite emotional for me, you know. You never know, it could be my last if Jarv decides to kick me out, as Kagoda slows down. Yeah, he's on an out lap, so he's making his tyres toasty warm for the lap ahead of him. Let's see, GSR8 on a lap. He's currently P13, so definitely going to be wanting to improve from there. As EQR Pistem. God, that guy is... I have a lot of words to describe that guy. He's funny, but he's a bit of a... I probably shouldn't say that live on stream, otherwise Jarv will shoot me for not being child-friendly. But it starts with W and ends with anchor. Shh. Joking. He's quite nice, but he does destroy me quite often. He's very quick as well. But anyone watching, you didn't hear me say that. Don't tell Jarv or I'll die. Speedy Midget has gone purple through Sector 2, so let's see if he can take the challenge to EQR Pistem. I'm not going to call him Pistem, because honestly it sounds like I'm pronouncing it wrong, so I'll just call him Jack, because that is his real name. If he doesn't want me exposing his real name, then that's really just a bit of an L, to be honest, but his name is Jack. But out comes Speedy Midget now. Will he beat him? And he does! He beats him by about a tenth of a second. So we got 3 minutes 40 left to go, so... could still be a response from Jack, or anyone, to be honest. It's anyone's game right now, as Busy Gorgon comes in to touch wide through there. So I don't know if this will be good enough. Didn't look too tidy through there, as... unless that was an out lap. I'm so dumb, you know. I never notice these things, but you know what, we'll watch him for this lap as he comes in through there. Maybe a touch wide, but he carried quite a lot of speed. So, don't think he'll be too far down, if he is down on his time at all. But I'll put the... that's not it. Yeah, there we go. He's 0.003 up on his time, so he's pretty much matching his time right now. But we'll see if he can gain any more time through the sectors to come as he exits out of that corner. I have no idea. Oh, Luffield, I think it's called. Luffield. I really should know this. This is my home track. But through Cop's Corner he goes now. And coming into the fearsome Maggots and Beckets, which I will start to begin to... I've butchered that sentence. I shall begin calling Josh Owen's Spun It Corner, as he's actually invalid now. So, Busy Gorgon not going to be going quicker. He was 10th up. So that wouldn't have been enough to promote him any positions, but it would have given him a little bit more safety from the people behind, as I think he's going to go for another one instead of pitting for fresh tyres. As ABR Stubbsy, he's also invalid. Bad F1 Opinions is in the pits. Jet Belly is on an outlap. Tack is on an outlap as well. And, oh my god. Wow, my mum's just walked in, so I can't really scream as much as I would have liked to. But, oh, thank you. F1 Tribunes rolled it in the gravel trap. That's the other title contender out of qualifying. Wow. Okay, my mum's gone now. So that's Sam and F1 Tribune now both out of qualifying, but obviously F1 Tribune will be starting ahead of Sam because Sam actually crashed before he was able to set a lap. But it's funny that happened as soon as I was spectating him as well. Oh god. After this race, like, there's going to be no drivers left. Jarvis not going to want me to commentate this ever again because just no one's going to finish. I am like the Grim Reaper of ABS. But Speedy Midget has pitted. Oh no, I'm so blind. I said he's pitted when he's literally driving out of the pits. But he's coming out of the pits to start his lap, but I don't think he'll make it round in time, to be honest. Well, definitely not now. Commentator's curse, question mark. But Jack is definitely, well, I think he'll make it, 30 seconds. Yeah, he should be able to make that, but we'll see if he can manage to beat Speedy Midget's time. He's got to improve by a tenth and a half, so we will see as ABR Stubbsy invalidates on the final few corners, and he's not going to make it in time for another lap. Oh, Bad F1 Opinion coming in pretty hot there, as he's not going to make it either, actually, because it was very close, but no, not going to quite make it across the line. Oh, and there's another car, that's Stubbsy. But we will watch the challengers now for pole position. I don't think, yeah, no one's coming around to start a lap then. But who is that through Maggots and Beckett? Okay, Speedy Midget, yeah, he's not made it. Who is that coming through? Bro, I need to find them. Right, Josh Owen then. This is going to get to a really dramatic conclusion. Right, Josh Owen then, coming through Stove now to complete his final lap. Where will he be able to put him? 14th at the moment. So let's see if he can improve any positions now. Coming into the final two corners of the lap. I've said that so many times this stream. Into the left, into the right, into the other right. If you take too much curve on the inside there, you will have not a great time. Josh Owen goes P10. Who is the next person to come across the line? Bro! Oh! Tack is out as well. He's had a monstrous crash. Oh my god. Oh, as Kagoda now coming through the final few corners. Let's see where he can go. He's currently slowest of the 14 runners, as we are, apart from Rossi, who is not doing very well at all. He elevates himself to P12. Who's that coming around the final corner now? That's Said, as he goes 5th fastest. Who is that? That's Stubbsy now. Stubbsy coming out of the final corner. Let's see where he can go. Currently 6th fastest at the moment. Can he elevate himself a little bit? No is the answer to that. And who is this now? Bad F1 Opinion. He's not made it to the flag. So, and Hitsem is out. I don't know what's happened to him. I wasn't able to catch it. And Gorgon's not improving either. So, to be honest, I really butchered that. I was really trying to make a good qualifying finish there, making it really dramatic, and I kind of just didn't. I kind of accidentally looked at everyone apart from people who were contending. But I got Tack's monstrous crash in, so that was pretty cool. I wonder if anyone is noticing the fact that every time I look at people, they seem to be crashing. It's not looking like anyone's noticing yet. They'll probably notice when they watch the stream back. But I really should go through the order now. Speedy Midget starts from pole position alongside EQR Pitsim, aka Jack. Jarv starts 3rd, Busy Gordon 4th, Just Saeed 5th, ABR Stubbsy 6th, Bad F1 Opinion 7th, Jetbelly 8th, Tack 9th, but he's got a 5 place grid penalty. Daniel starts 10th, and F1 Tribune starts 11th. Josh is 12th. Could go, and I'm sorry. I'm not good at this. I kind of waffled a bit, so I didn't get as much time as I probably should have. But I'll get through it on the formation lap if there is a formation lap. I think there is. There was last week, so I would assume there is one this week as well. Look at the glorious Silverstone circuit there. Well, it's not the circuit, it's the pit lane. But recently they've been doing this thing, this like Lapland special thing. Probably anyone outside the UK probably won't know, but they've got like all loads of neon flashy light thingies, and you can take your like just a regular car around the track, obviously quite slowly, but and it's all lit up and stuff, and it's quite cool, I think. Probably no one cares that much, but it's a fun fact. But 20 seconds to go then until the formation lap begins. As I said before, I think it's Speedy Midget on pole. Don't know, has he taken pole before? He's probably taken a few poles before. I've not been in the league for very long, so I can't really comment. But we're just waiting for Jack to finish doing whatever he's doing, and then we'll be able to get underway. That's not... Yeah, it's the formation lap. So, on pole position then, Speedy Midget taking pole position. Pole position for this race, on pole position. Second place then, Jack. Behind that, Jarv. Then Busy Gordon, the guy that I took out on the first lap of the race last week. Saeed, I've raced against him before in in one other league, so I know he's a pretty speedy boy. As someone's going off in the background there, who is that? Josh Owen. That's interesting, and we've already got Sam is disqualified, so that's just gone from bad to worse for him then. But where was I? Stubbsy in P6. This is already looking very carnagey. But and then Bad Upon Opinion in 7th. I was fighting for a race win with him just on Tuesday this week. Jet Belly in 8th. He's quite a good commentator, I think. Ooh, he's nearly crashed into someone there. Or that's Josh. Yeah, Josh nearly crashed into him. Not really sure what's happening here, but we'll move on. This is not looking... Yeah, there goes quite a few people getting disqualified now. Oh, God. F1 Tribune, the championship contender, trying to challenge Samcole for this classic car championship. Pagoda starts P12 behind Josh Owen, but Josh Owen I can't look at because he's on the grid right now. GSR 8 F1 starts 13th, and just behind that, Tack, after his 5-place grid penalty. I also had contact with him last week, actually. Then behind that, my fellow commentator, Mr. Quiet Boy, the legend, Rossi. Starts 15th. Behind him, the championship leader, Samcole. And then we've got B37 Wheeze, who is not going to be racing because he's in the wrong car. This happened last week as well, actually. But I can't remember what tier it was in, if it was tier 1 or tier 4. But yeah, I think it was tier 4. I think it was GSR Thrasher last week who pulled up in the wrong car. But we're almost ready to go then for 2008. You know, I actually just forgot the word British for a second there. But we are nearly ready to go then for the 2008 British Grand Prix here at Silverstone. Lewis Hamilton famously won his race here in a 2008 McLaren at Silverstone. So let's see if anyone can emulate that. Obviously, conditions are a lot better today than they were then. And this is a really great camera angle, isn't it? But, can I please get a different camera angle? I can't see anything. This is not good. What are we waiting for? Alright. 3, 4, 5 lights! Ahead of the drivers then, and it's lights out, and away we go then. as they come towards the first corners. It's Speedy Midget who's holding the lead for now. Oh, and Jack's got into the lead. Oh, massive crash at the start of this race then, as Jarvis taken the lead, and Speedy Midget and Jack are now at the bottom of the field. There's 3 wide for the lead. Their Busy Gorgons now got into the lead. And everyone's getting out of shape. Side has taken the lead from 5th on the grid now. Jarvis 2nd, under pressure from Stubbsy. There's front wings flying everywhere. Cars off in the background. That's like Kimi Räikkönen and the I can't remember what year it was, but Side's in the lead, followed by ABR Stubbsy, followed by Jar, followed by Bad of One Opinion, who's trying to go round the outside, and someone's off there as well, as we got Kagoda now having some kind of incident, and Seed's got a big gap now. Bad of One Opinion somehow got into 2nd after all of that. What's going on there? As we got loads of cars now challenging each other into I nearly said stoves then, not stove, cops. And now they come into the Maggots and Beckett's, but we got Side now having nearly a 2nd over Bad of One Opinion in 2nd place. So good start from Side. He's gained like 4 positions. Oh wow, that was what a start that was. But everyone's still relatively close together. There's a bit of a gap forming. But so we got let's see, any more shocks? Josh Owen up into 8th, Rossi into 9th. Rossi, that's a good start from him. Who's that? F1 Tribune, the championship contender, is off at the start of this race, and Sam's not had a great start either, because Sam's into the pits. Wow. So that means F1 Tribune's not had a great start, but the likelihood is that Sam won't be scoring any points. So this is F1 Tribune's real chance now to really take this championship. He's not had a great start, because I think yeah, he's lost nearly 2 positions now as he goes wheel to wheel with the pole sitter Speedy Midget. They're still side by side, hands going up there in the cockpits as F1 Tribune on the inside. This is such a bad camera angle, but now my timings have messed up, so I have no idea where everyone is. But F1 Tribune's coming back at Speedy Midget, and it looks like he's going to keep the place. If those timings are correct, then F1 Tribune is in 13th, which means he's lost 2 positions, which is not ideal, but it could be worse because, okay, right, Sam is in the lead now. That's wrong. Yeah, that's definitely wrong. It could have gone a lot worse, as Sam is kind of proving right now. But if F1 Tribune can just make up a little bit of ground, get into those points. Obviously no safety cars, so he is going to have to do it on pure pace. But if he can just get into the points positions, which is completely possible. We've got someone off. That's Sam. Yes, it's gone from bad to worse now. Sam has had some kind of incident. He's a long way off now. I think any chance of points have really gone out of the window now. This has been a horrible final round for him. But coming back to the battle for the lead then, Bad F1 Opinion is closed in on Side quite good there, as and he's bringing everyone behind him with him. So we've got about 5 cars in contention for the win right now. A little bit, well, 4, really kind of just 4, and then Jet Belly's a little bit further back, and then Tack is right behind him. So that's a good start from Tack. And GSR8, he's not had too bad either. Has someone gone off? No, I'm just apparently blind. I thought I saw someone spinning, but I'm just a little bit used to it from T4, I guess. I'm sorry, T4, you're the GOATs. You are the GOATs. I mean, if your start can be cleaner than that, then you really are the GOATs. But not much going on right now. I mean, the closest battle right now is for the lead. So, but we are on lap 3 of this 13-lap race, as Bad F1 Opinion's coming under a... What? Why am I looking at... Okay, whatever then. Bad F1 Opinion is coming under a bit of pressure from Jarv now as they come into the chicane. Jarv is right onto the rear wing of that McLaren, in his own McLaren. Oh, Jarv's jump's gone a bit wide there, actually, so not going to be the best opportunity now to get him. Maybe he... What is that camera angle? Like, come on, I can't see a thing. But, that's not great either, to be honest. What are these camera angles? I can't see anything. But, yeah, so, Jarv... Probably... I've still got this awful camera angle, man. Jarv is he's actually closed up again, actually. So he is quite close to Bad F1 Opinion. Definitely in the slipstream range, as Jack gets a 3-second time penalty after starting on the front row of this race. Front row of the grid. He is now in P9 after that incident at the start, which is definitely going to be under investigation now. But the top three, top three have broken away a little bit. So it's Saeed in the lead, followed by Bad F1 Opinion, followed by Jarv. Either one of them could win it at this point, but hopefully there's a really big crash so I can scream my head off. But we'll have to see, because Saeed's gone a bit wide there actually, but Bad F1 Opinion's on the grass. That's going to give Jarv really good encouragement now. He's got a great run on him as Bad F1 Opinion goes defensive. Jarv's going to have to try it round the outside as into Stove they come, as Bad F1 Opinion is still ahead. Jarv's got quite a good exit though. He's going to try and go down the inside. He's somehow found a gap. Bad F1 Opinion trying to hold it round the outside. He's gone deep, and Jarv's got an amazing switch pack there. Amazing driving from the Finnish boy. Really emulating Kimi Räikkönen, but Bad F1 Opinion is not giving this up yet as they come into turns 1 and 2 side by side. The awful camera angle again, but Jarv has made it past into second place, but thanks to that, Saeed's got away now, so he's about 1.3 seconds up the road. So, but now it's Jarv trying to chase him down, not Bad F1 Opinion. And Bad F1 Opinion's got a really awful exit out. Then Bad F1 Opinion's off the road and he's out of the race. God, these cars are like toothpicks. They just break. And once again, I am showing that I am indeed a curse. But so now that's got Jarv like no pressure behind now, which keeps putting me on the wrong person, man. I swear. But we'll see what his pace is compared to just Saeed and L. But now that promotes Busy Gorgon up into third place, followed by Jet Belly, followed by Tack, followed by GSR8, who's a little bit further back, followed by Danny Esket. I'm going to call him Danny. Kagoda, this is interesting now. Side by side into Cop's Corner they go, and that's an awful camera angle, but it's now a three-way battle, as I honestly don't know who's who, but yeah, Speed. What is this? Right, on board with Speedy Midget. What? This is so bad. I'm so, oh my god. But it's Pit Seb versus Speedy Midget. The two front row drivers now fighting for P8 and P9 in this race, so it's really not gone great for them, but they're still fighting like it's for the win. Jack is right under the rear wing of Speedy Midget as they come into the final chicane of the lap. Once again, I'm being given the worst camera angle that could ever have been a camera angle, because it's literally the same as the onboard, but you know. But Speedy Midget is he's pretty much safe now for a little while, at least until they come onto the main straight. We'll have to see if Jack can do anything about it. Oh, he's got quite a good run through there actually. He's going down the inside. Wow. I didn't expect that, but now Speedy Midget has got a great run. Oh! Jack is spun! Jack has been spun for the second time this race as he resets to track, so that won't be a penalty because there's no one in the way. But now Rossi and Kagoda going side by side into Luffield. I think that's Luffield. This is Luffield, I think. But Rossi is staying ahead just outside the points now in P9. So Speedy Midget is now free of the pressure. That's not Speedy Midget. I don't know why it keeps putting me on the wrong person, but Speedy Midget is now free of the pressure and free to hunt down Danny, who's ahead. Who's that? Saeed! I didn't see what happened. Saeed is off, though. I don't know what's happened and why it's happened, but the leader, Saeed, is out of this race now. So that promotes Jarv to the lead. Wow. Oh, my God. I'm so upset that I didn't get to see that. But that's promoted Rossi. Why? I swear Rossi was already ninth, but oh, well. Something's happened. Oh, yeah, Kagoda got past, didn't he? But that is a shocker. Saeed is now out of the race. I don't know what's happened. Maybe he just lost it by himself. Hopefully no, it's already gone. I was hoping to maybe see what had happened, where his car was from on board with Sam as he went through, but he's already gone. So I can't see. But wow, that's a real shocker. This race has been. We're only just about halfway now, but it's had a. Oh, Bad F1 Opinions is out as well. What? Oh, wait, no. He was already out. Oh, God. My memory just failed me a little bit there. But we're only just about halfway through, and we've already had massive dramas. So that promotes Jarv to the lead of the race now by 1.4 seconds, So we'll have to see what Gorgon can do. Who's that off? That's Sam again. Really not having a great race, Sam. But he's not giving it up. He's not giving up, just in case. Because you never know. Because there could be people retiring as Jarv gets a 3-second time penalty now. Which really, really, really could hurt him. Because as it stands, there is 4 drivers under that 3 seconds. So he could go from the race lead to P5 at the checkered flag. So unless he has got some good pace now, this win could really be under threat. But he's pulled away by, well, the gap has nearly stayed the same, to be honest, between Jarv and Busy Gorgon. And of course Jet Belly is still right behind Busy Gorgon as well. Big up the 4 of you watching, by the way, as someone has gone off now. Who is that? That's Rossi. No, Rossi! Rossi, no! Why, Rossi? Why must you do this? This is what happens when you race, Rossi. You should have just commentated with me instead, and then you could have avoided the sadness which has come over you now. But I guess you pick what to do, and then you live and learn. But, oh well. Maybe, I think, yeah, he's still going to be reserving for Tier 1 next season. So he'll redeem himself, just not for a while. Tack here, running in 4th place after his pretty dismal qualifying, crashing out at the end and getting a 5 place grid penalty for a collision with bad F1 opinion. So not been a easy qualifying session or an easy race for him, but he's managed to get there up into 4th place, as bad F1 opinions has actually just invited me to a party. I'm sorry, Ben, but I can't join you at the moment because I'm a little bit busy. But it's getting quite close for P2 now. Jet Belly versus Busy Gorgon, and Jarv has pulled away now by quite a fair amount. He's got to pull another 9 tenths, and then this race win will be secured for him. So, as he sets the fastest lap on that lap, actually, so he is really pushing now. Jarv is on an absolute mad one. He's got the speed right now, as Samcole gets another 3-second time penalty. It's really, really not been great for him. I do feel a bit bad for him. By the way, if you're interested, this next Monday, me and Samcole will be commentating Tier 4, so that's going to be a mad one. Obviously, that's the championship decider as well. But now, everyone's kind of queuing up behind Busy Gorgon here for P2, which is probably making Jarv quite happy, because it means if these people behind him fight, then he'll be a long way up the road. But there's not really much going on right now. Oh, yes there is. Yes there is. As we got a battle for P6. Kagoda versus Danny. We're going to go on board with Kagoda. Is he going to have a go into Cops? Come on, have a go into Cops. Go on, you know you want to. Go on, lads. Go on, round the outside. This is epic. Oh, he just gets forced out. But he's got quite a good switchback out of that, actually, as they come side by side into Maggots and Beckett's. But Kagoda wisely backs out. And this camera angle is pretty much the same as what I was on before, but he's run a little bit wide there onto the grass, so I think that's going to keep Danny ahead for the time being at least. But it's a pretty spicy battle for P6 here. They're coming to stove as Jarv sets another fastest lap of the race. He's really, really pushing it. He is in proper Kimi Räikkönen mode now as he laps ABR Stubbsy's AI. I don't know, he must have just disconnected. But he's pulled away now. He's 2 tenths away, sorry, from being outside that 3-second window, which he needs to get out of. Unless he gets another 3-second time penalty, then it's looking quite good for him. But anything else happening? Oh, there's some cars here. That's Kagoda and Danny once again dueling it out for P6. This has been some pretty good racing so far. We'll see. Kagoda's got quite a good run out of there. Danny's trying to break the toe as they go down the straight. Into Luffield they go then. Maybe Kagoda will be able to have a go into Cops again. If he does, I will rate him, because it means he does have an extra large set of things, which I'm not allowed to say. But he's not had a great exit out there, actually. He's got he's picked up a fair bit of wheel spin, so that's kind of kept Danny quite safe. He's had quite a good run through Cops as Samcole gets another 3-second time penalty, so it's gone from bad to worse and to worse again. But as they go through Maggots and Beckett's, I think Danny might have been put off slightly there by the AI of B37 Wees in the Scarlet Red Ferrari. Obviously the wrong car for this race. But on board with Kagoda, still very firmly in the toe of Danny, but not quite close enough to make a move as Jarv sets another fastest lap of the race. He's absolutely flying right now. He is making Kimi Räikkönen look like who's a bad F1 driver. I would say Mahavir Raghunathan, but he's not an F1 driver and he's not slow. So Ricardo Rossi, if you know who that is, a driver from a long time ago. But this is getting very spicy now as they go into the first few corners of the lap. Kagoda's been forced out a little bit there by Danny, but they are inches away from each other as someone is retiring. I'll be able to see who that is in a second, but Kagoda is right on him now. Danny moves over to defend, kind of kills Kagoda's momentum a little bit, which will help him stay ahead. As they come into Luffield now, is Danny still ahead of Kagoda, as Danny actually just gets a 3-second time penalty, so that's going to put Kagoda ahead anyway. As we got 2 laps to go at this race, it's still all to play for, because you never know, Kagoda could get a time penalty as well. But I think he's going to be a bit too far back to have a go into Cops as someone's off. Who is that? That's Jack. All the quick drivers are really having problems today. I feel a bit sorry for them. But it's putting some unusual names into the mix. Cough, cough, Jarv. As Jarv has actually made a massive mistake somewhere, because Jarv has now lost a lot of time to Gorgon, which means he's back into that 2.3. He's back under the 3-second range, which means he is not going to win this race unless he gets a proper move on now. I don't know. Jarv must have made a massive mistake somewhere, or Gorgon has found some serious pace, because the gap was about 3.5 seconds last time I checked, and now it's really just gone. So either Jarv has made a mistake or Busy Gorgon's had a sick lap. But that's really going to encourage Gorgon now, because I find sometimes once you gain a little bit on the car ahead, it can really just boost your enthusiasm to try and catch up to them a bit more, just to like not give up and stuff. And as it stands, Jarv will, I think he'll be off. He'll be. Yeah, I think he won't lose P. Yeah, he won't lose P2. He'll be safe from that. But he's got to pull 4 tenths on this final lap and a bit. So just before we go on to the final laps, we'll see if there's anything going on. It's still Danny and Kagoda are fighting it out for P6. Kagoda's now got a 3-second time penalty as well, so it is all to play for. As they go into Maggots and Beckett's, the back marker is really kind of a bit off-putting there, so both drivers are going to be affected by it, but Kagoda's got an epic run on Danny now. Danny is, that's a bit of a late move defending there. I think that's a bit much, but they are side by side as they come into Stove. But Danny, once again, holding Kagoda off. This is some great racing, though. Some great, well, mostly clean racing for P6 in this race. Oh my. If he'd got around the outside there, that would have been an epic move. But he's got a great run there. He's a little bit contact. Danny tries to cover it off. Oh, they've made contact. Danny's off into the barriers. Danny is going to be out of this race, as that to me looks like a racing incident, but I'll have to be reviewing because I am a steward now, by the way. But on to the final lap of this race, Nan. I would really like to see how that ended for the battle for P6, because Speedy Midget's right behind him. But I have to look at what's going on for the lead. Right now, Jarv is not going to win because he does have a 3-second time penalty, and Busy Gorgon is only 4 tenths behind, so Jarv is going to have an amazing final sector if he wants to hold on to this win. Gorgon, all he has to do, he's lost time actually. This is going to be so close. This is going to be epic, but it's 2 tenths between them right now. Jarv comes into the final corner of the lap then. Still not gained enough. So I don't know, it still could be anyone. Into the final corner he goes then. Jarv is so close. This is going to be so close now. Jarv comes across the line. He wins on track. But who is it going to be? It's Gorgon by 22 milliseconds to take the win here. I really ruined that, you know. But Gorgon is going to take the win by the smallest of margins now. Jarvis going to be kicking himself for that one. Who is going to come across the line for P6? It is Speedy Midget. He's managed to get Kagoda on the final lap of the race. So that's quite a good recovery drive from him. And where has F1 Tribune? F1 Tribune didn't finish. So that means that Samcole, despite not finishing the race, that means that Samcole is the Classic Car 2020 champion. Obviously probably not the way he would have wanted to do it, but he's done it. And so Gorgon taking the race win, Samcole taking the championship. What a race that was. It came down to the wire for the win. Neither of the championship contenders finished. And we got some interesting stuff up there. Jarv was perfectly in control of that race, but then he got that 3-second time penalty, and then it looked like he was doing well. He was pulling away. He had a gap of 3.5 seconds, but then somewhere I didn't manage to catch it. It went wrong for him, and it cost him in the end. So close. I do feel sorry for Jarv. He was fully in Kimi Raikkonen mode, and then it all went wrong. But Speedy Midget, the pole sitter, not having an amazing race. I'm sure he would have wanted to try and win that, but instead he's going to have to settle for P6. Driver of the day goes to Tack on the game. At least he's got a nice suit. So I'll disagree now. As let me see what's going on. Speedy Midget saying he should have won. Jarv saying that was nice, so it looks like he's got too upset, which is good to see. But well done to everyone who did take part in that race, because it was very exciting. I certainly enjoyed watching it. I don't know if I have to invite people now. Jarva's going to have to advise, but wow. I don't know, who do I have to, who would I have to interview? So it would be Jarv, God, how have I forgotten? Jarv, Gorgon and Jet Belly, if I am going to talk to anyone. But, as Burning Man says in the Discord, my man bottled harder than Spurs. I can't disagree with it, but for the sake that Jarv is essentially my boss, I'm going to disagree with it and say Jarv was very great, and he something happened to him which was very much not his fault. Yeah, I sound like the Racing Point team principal. And that's actually the closest ever margin of the race win, as Jarv has just said in the fun facts. So, and Jarv, I think he's saying that he's going to get another penalty for something, so he might not even end up on the podium. So we'll have to see how that pans out, as we've still got two viewers left watching the stream, so I can still know that at least some people are watching and listening to what I'm saying. But I just need to ask Jarv if I'm supposed to be interviewing anyone. And then if he says yes, then I'll invite some people to the party, and then I'll speak. If he says no, which I kind of hope he does, because interviews are a little bit dead, and he's just said sure, but oh well. We'll pretend you didn't hear that. As I now need to invite Jarv to the party, and then he can invite the other people, because I don't have them added. I really should add them, to be honest, but, you know, I'm a little bit too popular for them. As, Jarv, my boy, could one of you invite Jet Belly, please? Because I don't have him added as a friend.
No, don't invite him. He will talk so much. He won't let us talk.
Oh. Okay, then I won't do that then. Boys, make sure you
Yeah,
you have
it is.
your audio included. I'm gonna take that as a yes. You have your audio included.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start with Jarv. Jarv, my guy. It looked like I commented multiple times throughout that race. It looked like you were in full Kimi Räikkönen mode. You got into the lead of the race after a little bit of contact that we don't need to talk about. But you got into the lead, and then and it looked like you were doing so well, and you were like doing the speed and stuff. And then all of a sudden, I saw at the bottom of my screen 3-second time penalty ABS Jarv, and I was like, no, Jarv, why have you done this? And then, but it still looked like you were in Kimi Räikkönen mode, and you were like, you were like flying away. You were like 3.5 seconds ahead of my boy Gorgon over here, who still probably hates me from last week. But
That's fine.
you were flying away. You had like a 3.5 second gap, and then all of a sudden, I look back, and you were like 2.2 ahead of him. What happened?
Basically, these cars are so like sliding the braking, so I half spun in turn 3, and I lost like 1.5 seconds about, and then I was pushing again, and the gap was like 200 at the end. It was so nice.
It was very close.
And
I was watching for the final lap, and it was epic. But continue.
it was actually like really nice. Like I started P3, then the 2 leaders just took themselves out. Then I was leading, then I just went so cautiously that Paddy Fan Opinion and Said got past. Then I had a really nice battle with Paddy Fan Opinion. I hope you got that on stream, because that was so nice.
I think I got some of it. I saw Bad F1 Opinion crash into the wall. So
Did you? Yeah, but he didn't actually like hit me. He just spun on his own.
yeah, I saw.
And then Said spun on his own as well. And then it looked like I would control the race. Then I got the 3-second time, but I didn't worry at that point. I thought I would get a 3-second gap, which I did. But then I spun again. Like it's not like I'm not angry because it's only classic car season, but that's actually like fun. Go to Nathan.
Well, it looked like no one wanted to lead that race, because pretty much everyone that was leading somehow had an incident. So
99 nurturing.
Yeah. Well done for P2. And he's gonna talk. Who invited him? I won't say anything. Well done for P2, Jarv.
Thanks.
You still had quite a strong race. Because of the simple fact that Busy Gorgon was here first, I'll speak to him first. Gorgon, you still hate me for last week because I crashed into you and took you out of the race on the first corner. Oh, okay, that's good. But you just you fully came back. Like, the motivation that you've got from me smashing you into the barrier must have been amazing, because you've come back next week and you've taken the win by less than a tenth. Could you please describe to me how that race went?
Well, at the end, it was pretty scary. I can't lie, because I was running very low on my fuel, and it was just about in the green, so I had to go on lean for the final lap. And Apple was just pulling time out of me, and then I came across the line, and it was 200s, and I was just like so happy. But then, yeah, my heart was going at the end. Like, I was just didn't want to bottle it again, as usual. So yeah.
Yeah, it was extremely exciting. You were out of contention, and then all of a sudden you were in contention again, and then you were almost out of contention on the final lap, and it was so close and really exciting. But well done, lad. Well done for taking P1 after a quite a bad race last week, which we'll gloss over that. Nothing ever happened.
To be fair, my pace was quite good last week. I just had to pit.
You somehow ended up in the barriers after the first corner.
Yeah, must have been the wind.
Yeah, must have been. But moving on to what was it? Third? Jet Belly, were you third?
Hello, I was third.
Third place finisher, Jet Belly, aka Adam.
So,
Most people consider you to be better than me at commentating. I personally think that's a bit of bullshit. I can't say that.
Whoa,
I
whoa,
personally
whoa,
think
you're
that's,
off
Yeah, see,
that's
that just-
very
Tony.
correct, actually.
Tony's
Very
gonna
correct.
get
You're
mad.
better than
that
me.
just proves that I'm better commentator.
Yeah, I
'cause
guess
would
it
never
does.
swear on stream.
Sleepy Tom
That's
Tom.
true, but I mean, I've got less than half of the experience you have, so you gotta
Tony's gotta be
give me
mad.
a bit of slack sometimes.
All right, fair
But
enough.
third place, Mr. Jet Belly.
Yeah,
everyone
Talk me through
knows
how your
where-
race went.
yeah, I'm happy. Obviously not great quality. Decent start. Didn't make up too many positions, and then from there just benefited off people making mistakes. And yeah, overall happy with my pace. Think that at one point I maybe could have got Nathan. Was some very aggressive defending going into Maggots and Beckett's. But yeah,
I
that's
was
racing.
shitting. Oh.
Yeah.
I was
Flower.
extremely
Hey, yo!
scared going into Maggers and Beckett's because I didn't want to go side by side, so I tried to deter you out of it.
Yeah, it was. I managed to get around the outside, but obviously I couldn't hold the speed. So, yeah, GG to you for that. Well done.
We moved a bit late, but we
I'm
won't speak
not
about
sure
that.
if I caught it on stream, but it does sound very exciting. So, fair play to you.
Yeah,
Well done for third place.
and that is actually my best finish in ABS ever.
Oh, it's even better then.
Yeah,
Well done for your best ever finish, and I was commentating over it, so
that just
That's
makes
my
it even
first ever
better.
win in ABS too. Lovely
it
jubbly.
really
I
does.
had my best race ever today.
Moving on to Sam,
Hello.
you're champion,
I am.
but you had a really awful race. I won't lie to you, it was really bad. Like awful. Like even I could have done better.
I know.
Am I allowed to leave?
You're just built.
Yes, you are.
Goodbye.
Thank you.
You're just built
Get out.
different, Christian. Christian, you're just built different.
Get out of it.
I mean, I died
Right,
in
what did you
quality.
say, Sam?
I died in quality.
Yes, I saw that.
And yeah, that was fun. Then I got raped on the
It
formation
was
lap.
not fun
That
to
was fun.
watch.
We
Yeah,
got
that
raped
was
at
also
turn
not
one.
fun to watch.
Raped on lap one. That was fun.
That did look fun.
Yeah, it was very fun. It felt very juicy. Right, and then later, and then I just kept.
The
Getting,
entire race
I
was
kept-
just juicy.
I know. And I kept spinning, and I gave up. But
Yeah,
who
you-
cares?
From what I saw, you kept on spinning and kept on getting 3-second time penalties,
Yeah,
and it was not
As
looking
soon as I
great.
saw Cam go out, I knew I'd won it. So just vibing.
Yeah, you are quite lucky that he had a really awful race as well. It's kind of like the F2 decider, because
What? Oh yeah.
Schumacher
is
won
it?
that from being awful as well. So you can say that you pretty much did exactly what a Schumacher did. So.
I could say I'm the 2020 F2 champion, which is still amazing to see.
Yeah, exactly. So it's not all too bad. But well done on your championship, Sam.
Thank you.
I look forward
Thank
to
you, Daddy.
commentating with you T4 on
It will be
Monday.
very fun. We'll be like, I don't know, Ben Edwards and Martin Brundle. We'll just be so good.
Exactly.
You'll be
We will
Ben
be
Edwards screaming and
goated.
shouting everything, and then I will be Martin Brundle saying the occasional speech
The
like
oc-
Ross.
yeah.
Like Ross. So it should
Exactly. Exactly.
be good. Rossy, speak.
Yeah, I didn't get to say that today. Because he was too busy being awful. But
Poor Ross.
that's it then for this week of Classic Car Championship.
We race tomorrow.
This is the
Christian.
end. Shut up, Sam. I'm trying to, do the outro here. But that is the end of the ABS Tier 1 season. This is not the end of ABS for this year because we still have 3 more tiers to go. But today we've had some drama. We've had some action. We've had many people crashing into the barriers. We've had many people spinning. We've had small kids with not so great looking helmets in real life winning championships.
Christian, I will
Uh,
fight you when I come to Buckmore.
We have had Busy Gorgon, who I crashed into last week on the podium. And we
We have
had
Jar
a
bottling again.
small boy from Finland bottling a race win.
And Sex Belly won on the
But-
podium.
That
Adam is
also
not
that.
sexy.
Yes, he is. Nathan, I will debt
But
you.
He is a clapped donkey. Let me send you a picture
Anyways.
of him in thing.
No,
we
Sorry,
will see
Adam.
you
I love
next
you.
year.
we will see you
It's
when
been a great
ABS
season.
Tier 1.
Shut up! Thank you. We will see you next year when ABS Tier 1
Returns.
Ta-la.